Hello, Daniel.
Yo, I just got your stream up.
No sweat, no sweat. I'm gonna vamp for like 2 or 3 minutes first, then we'll go.
All right, cool. I'll probably mute and then until it's done, and then I'll unmute here.
Okay, I'll
So we
keep
get
my I'll keep my. Do you want me to mute or do you want to deafen?
no. I'll deafen. I'll deafen.
Okay, because we're making an announcement today. Librarian, I didn't know that you knew. My wife dropped some bombshells on me this weekend. I didn't know that you knew. I thought it was like I didn't know you were in the circle of trust. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. I'm glad you're in the circle of trust, librarian, because I would not want to know what your reaction to this news would be live. I'm not trying to say that by knowing the information you've been turned into like controlled opposition, but you would be a very volatile compound hearing this news and then reacting to it live, I think. It'd be a very in another dimension, in another universe, I think that would be very interesting. Right, Daniel? I had a normal reaction. Okay. That's the type of shit sodium be saying when it encounters water, bro. That's the type of shit lithium be saying when it encounters oxygen. Okay, here we go. Wait. I have to restart it. I just didn't want you to see that it's called Streamer Cruise 6. It's true. It's true. I know you thought it was fake, and I can understand why you would think it was fake because it's insane, but it's true. Please ignore the fact that this is Streamer Cruise 6. This is not the sixth Streamer Cruise. As far as I know, this literally might be the first Streamer Cruise that's ever been done in history. Hang on.
Ryan Gary. So
Can I get a heart rate check off you really quick?
I had to turn my cam off, man.
Dude,
it's like what
I'm not even messing with you. I'm on 104 right now. And I'm sitting in a chair. It's been 90 minutes since I hopped off the bike. I'm at 104.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking last night. Anytime, like, I'm rarely nervous on stream, but we were talking like I was nervous today.
I was on not knowing that we were going to announce on Monday. Kate will tell you, Sunday I was okay. Saturday I was like I was like the worst day of my life. Saturday I was like I was surrounded by a cloud of nervous darkness.
You guys know we've been talking about cruises, Disney cruises. I joke all the time about Big Brother cruise. My mom has worked for a travel agency for 50 years, and this is what they specialize in. And every year she's like, hey, do you want to do a Big Brother cruise? I'm like, nope, no chance, not doing it. Do you want to do a Big Brother cruise? Nope. She's like, well, what about a streamer cruise? I'm like, we could do that. So this is actually not a bit, chat. This is real. It's from a reputable company. They've been in business for 50 years. There's security on board, so don't try anything. But yeah, so I think it's going to be a really fun experience.
I did want to say, because I needed the explanation for me. The way that I've come to understand this is, at first I thought it was going to be like, there's no way we're going to commission a whole cruise ship with thousands of staff and captain, the navigator, trying to buy the fuel and chart the course and stuff like that. So that is not what is going to happen. We have partnered with a company, with Dan's mom, who has been doing this for 50 years, like he said, that also is partnered with Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. So it's a real ship, it's a real line. We're basically taking a slice of the ship and turning that into the streamer cruise part of the ship. So it is like, you know how in a Hitman level, you can walk around in your normie clothes, you can walk around anywhere where you can get a drink, you can go to the bathroom, but if you try to like get into the areas where you need a key card, they tell you, you know, come back when you got the right shirt on. This is exactly what's going to happen here. Hopefully not exactly, but there will be normies on the ship who are just going for a nice trip to Mexico, enjoying their spring break with their kids, blissfully unaware of the fact that just within their midst are a bunch of nerds wearing lanyards who are there to watch Q&As, to meet us, to see variety shows with a live studio audience, with plus twoing and minus twoing in the audience, stuff like that. So you can go, and this is through the Royal Caribbean website, you could book a beautiful cruise to Mexico. But the NL Supercruise website is how you get access to the key card that gets you into the actual entertainment that makes it a streamer cruise.
So like I'm with you 1,000%. I just wish you would have went with a different game instead of Hitman. But there's going to be security on board, so it should be okay. Right?
There is going to be security on board.
So can I ask you a question? Because I know there's a lot of people saying like this is a bit, and like people are like this is your like worst nightmare, NL, like being trapped on a ship. But like for you, can you respond to that? Like being trapped on a ship with people asking you about the pot play.
Well, I've been on like 20 cruises now, and it's like my special interest. So that is where I'm at home, I guess I would say. I'm most at home in captivity. And also, I don't mind meeting people. I meet people in public now and then, and I always have a good time. It's literally just online where they feel emboldened by pseudonymity, and then they start to talk to me in what I would say is a condescending way. In real life, everyone is very nice for the most part. So I'm not worried about that at all.
Well,
you've said the same thing too, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but is it possible you think there's a little difference between streamer obsessives and Big Brother obsessives?
Well, I think that's why I'm more likely to do this, because I've had a chance to meet people that watch the show, and everyone's like normie adjacent or normie. And I think bottom line, it's like what we do, we don't really get a chance to like meet and like hang out and see people face to face. And then I think this will be it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, but for the people that want to go, I think it's going to be a really fun experience and a unique thing.
Can I say as well, I agree with you 100%. I saw someone in chat say it's not a bit, but it is a bit. And that's like 100% how I'm looking at it. So I like it. You and I were talking yesterday. The thing I think that we're both most nervous about is the idea that we don't want it to appear that we're trading in whatever reputation we have for like a payday and then giving you the worst vacation of your life. Like if I wanted to just, run some pockets, I would just turn donations on and then do business as usual. We could just play Slay the Spire with a PayPal link or something. But we're nervous, but like it's because we want to do a really, really good job, and we know that people are spending money to be there, and spending a lot of time to be there. So we want to make sure that they have a good time. And like you said yesterday, if people are going to be coming to see us, we're going to be working the boat like politicians. Like I'm okay for 6 days, 5 nights, or 6 nights, 5 days. Just being whatever you want me to be within reason. And especially behind the scenes, we're working hard on the entertainment side of things. We don't want we want to do meet and greets, we want to do Q&As, all that stuff. We want to get FaceTime, but also provide some unique entertainment that is fun and unique, and that you could only see on the ship.
100%. I think you nailed it. Yeah, and like that's what we're talking about. Is like if this is something for you, like. And I was joking with my wife this morning because she's like, "You look nervous." I'm like, "Yeah," but like, and my wife knows Ryan. We went on the cruise together, and I'm like, when this thing goes, Ryan isn't going to be in a corner like just to himself. He's going to be out there, and I'm like, that's just. And I think that's the vibe of the cruise is we're going to put everything into making it worth everyone's while, and a fun experience that everyone looks back at and be like, yo, that was really cool. It's really different, really like out of the box. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, no, me too. Nervous, but honestly, I feel like I was mostly nervous about the announcement. And now we can actually start to talk about doing the fun stuff.
Quick question. I just take one from chat. Will there anything be streamed from the ship? No, it's only you have to be on the cruise. Like so.
Also, cruise Wi-Fi is like it's not possible. I do want to say one. You would probably rather I didn't say this. You would probably rather I didn't say this, but I'm going to say this anyway because no one can put a muzzle on me. People are saying, will it be the Fire Festival? Two things. It won't be the Fire Festival because it's running through two reputable companies. But secondly, if it was the Fire Festival, would that be so bad? We're still talking about it like 12 years later. At this point, if you could time travel back to 2014 and go to the Fire Festival, you would probably be like, let's do it. This is a once in a lifetime experience.
Oh man, no. Yeah, no, it's not. Like I'll tell you, and I told Ryan this on the backside. I go, like, this company's been doing this for 50 years. This is not like, it's not Fire Festival, but maybe we'll have some like cheese sandwiches for people to eat.
You will get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. Except on the last day, you'll probably just get breakfast because they'll probably want you to get off the ship before lunchtime. But you'll get breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. You get the room.
There is for people asking, there is a casino that doesn't pay out in case.
Please do not, if you come on the cruise, please do not lose all your money at the casino and blame us.
But if you see me there and there's a seat open next to me, sit down. We're gonna let those slots rip, man. Let them rip. When were you the most nervous?
I would definitely say on Saturday.
Like, did you wake up and you're like, oh, this is really happening?
I was messed up. Kate will tell you, I have like a volume. I think this is true for everybody. I have like a volume knob for like my energy and personality. And my volume knob Saturday after lunch was at like a 1 out of 10. I was like a diminished human being. It was like someone sucked all the moisture out of me and like. Because I was like, oh my, I told you, I was like, we're going to get slimed out, bro. We're going to get slimed out on Monday. People are going to be like, what the heck is this?
When did the pressure valve release?
Honestly, I think when we talked yesterday and we had the details more ironed out for the questions that people would have. That definitely, knowledge is power, man.
Because this was like, this has been in the background work since when? I'm just trying to think of like 6 months.
You told me, I think it was in August.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into this, and we just, last thing I'll say is that if this is for you and you go, like, we're gonna make it worth your while. It's gonna be fun, and just make it a memorable experience for everyone.
We're not gonna be hiding out like in a back room on the ship and then just carted out like for an official meet and greet and then get shoved back into like an exclusive area. It's not going to happen.
Because there's nowhere to go. But so Ryan, I think it's going to be really exciting. I think we both stepped out of our comfort zone to do this, and as well as, Squeaks and Kate, are also, going to be there as part of everything. And more to come. So, but as you guys have questions, we'll do our best to answer them. But thank you, for we got some.
Look who joined us.
Oh, I just wanted to remind you guys, you only have June 1st to book.
Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.
Kate's going to keep us on task too.
Kate really is she talked me down from the edge this weekend for sure. And then also has been like organizing some really cool like VTuber type stuff in the background that we can't talk about yet, but will as we get more details.
Okay, Can you tell me when you looked at Ryan, how did you know he was freaking out? Like, what do you?
His eyes were half open, and like Ryan said, he was very much like dried out, pretty much.
My lips are messed up, man. Like I don't know how to. My lips are really dry.
Yeah. And also, when you do make bookings to the cruise, you're not going to be paying the full price. Like on like the first booking, there will be like the deposit first, and then I think there will be like a payment options that you can choose from. So make sure if you want to get on, you book it by June 1st.
Huge.
Let me ask this, based on like semi-glancing the chat, 100% you get completely slimed out. What do you think the percentage of sliming was?
I think I'm like 5% slimed. Way less slimed than I thought.
Outside of one person saying Firefest 2.0 on my side, I feel like
I don't
I'm
even
probably like 3%.
I take that as a compliment. I honestly, when people say it could be Fire Festival, that's like it has its own Wikipedia page. Will one of the events be an in-person Peloton class? I don't want to say that yet because we haven't gotten down to the nitty-gritty of like what kind of infrastructure is going to be on the ship. And I also don't think, because we're taking a slice of the ship, I don't think we can necessarily be like, hey, we're going to take the whole gym. So please don't book based on this. But yes, I would love to do like a 45 or 90-minute spin class, Peloton style, in the cruise gym. I think it would be so funny. That's one thing that I would love to do for sure. And it has been discussed in the back channel. But I need to like, I mean, it's a very specific question. I need to talk to my liaison and be like, hey, has anyone ever asked this before? Has anyone ever asked if they could teach a 90-minute 5 a.m. spin class in the gym? Like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even mean this to be rude, but I don't know if the ship's got the right kind of insurance for like a bunch of nerds doing cardiovascular exercise. Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Kate she wants me to talk about exclusive merch. We will be doing up. Part of it depends. We have to see how reservations go and stuff like that before we get the details completely ironed out. But we will have, at a minimum, at least some cruise exclusive merch. And depending on how the reservations go, the merch could slide from like, here's a cool shirt that you could only get on the ship, to doing some stuff that's got much more specificity for each of the streamers that are involved with it and stuff like that. So that's one where you definitely got to be there to get it for sure. Bro, don't post my bio from the cruise website as if it's like a cognito hazard against me. I wrote the bio, man. I'm not saying the bio is awesome, but I just kind of, they asked me to whip something up, so I whipped it up. It is crazy that it leaked on the Reddit first. My prevailing wisdom is that because I went on vacation, people knew it was a cruise. So then they typed Northernlion cruise into Google to see like what was going on. Like, oh, he's probably off on one of his cruises again. And then the website, after it was published, like went up. And they were like, what the hell is this? And then people were like, he would never do this. And we got to be like, oh, fuck. Do they know? How did you convince Squeaks? Bro, Squeaks is excited. I might go so far as to say Squeaks, I guess I shouldn't, it's unprofessional to say he's the most excited. But while I was having like my crisis of faith that I was like, this is the end of my professional life, Squeaks was like, it's going to be fun to be on a cruise and do fun shows. And I was like, he's so pure of heart. The purity of his soul is a light that I needed in this dark world.